In the world of the future, the women have created their own kingdom, where men do not exist, but with the most advanced technology. Every day an intelligent butler will wake you up on time, and a quality breakfast is prepared for you. You don't need to worry about what to wear, because the intelligent butler will prepare it for you according to your mood. Everyone has a private house. There's always someone on the street to serve you free coffee. And of course, a nice home has to be kept in order. If you accidentally leave your rubbish in the wrong bin, you'll be fined 5 credit points by the city police, because credit points are money here. The lady in charge, Lisa, is a history professor. She has been a professor of history for 60 years. As the concept bus rolls out of the daughters, the day began with an outdoor history lesson. Then Lisa showed the students a history documentary. It tells the history of the degradation of mankind before. It turns out that hundreds of years ago, the earth was under the power of men and wars. Eventually, the ecological environment deteriorated. The wars also brought a deadly virus to mankind. 99% of the world's men lost their lives as a result, and the world was changed forever. As time went on, a war-free earth began to be reborn. Some of the women who survived left the deadly cities. They moved out into nature. A land of daughters was created. The women devoted all their energy to medicine and science. They even raised the average life expectancy of humans to 150 years. And that's not all. They also managed to stop global warming. And the men who survived will slowly degenerate into primates. These men they call savages. At this point in the lesson, the students became curious, because they had never seen a savage before. Then, Lisa took them on a tour of the dilapidated city. The students took out their rings and started taking pictures. They wondered how tall the barbarians were. Why did they live in such big houses? To answer the students' questions, Lisa took them to a closer slum area. She warned the students not to wander off. They must stay with her at all times. Her whistle would ward off the vicious savages. Then, they went into the slum. The first time they saw the so-called savages, the students were very curious. Some of them even took pictures with their rings. But looking at the enthusiastic men scared Lisa a little. She rushed the students back to their cars. But when the roll call came, she noticed that one of the students was missing. She rushed out of the car to look for him, only to find her classmate staring at a large goose in wonder. As the two wondered what kind of animal it was, suddenly a young man appeared and killed the goose. Lisa took out her whistle to warn her not to come near it. Just then, a man came up to them. The man hurriedly hid the two men. It turned out that the man who was passing by was just going to the toilet. This is when the man and Lisa locked eyes, because they hadn't seen each other so much before. When Lisa turned her head, the guy even sniffed her hair secretly. The feeling was intoxicating to him. After the man left, Lisa thanked the guy, but then the little fireman kissed her of his own accord. She was so shocked that she blew her whistle in a hurry. The man's head ached from the shock. That's when the men from the ghetto came and caught the two men. They took them to the ghetto. The boy came up after them. Seeing that there were too many wolves and too little meat, the ghetto boss decided to have an orange race. Whoever wins will have both women. The boy rushes to sign up to save them, but his opponent was the best man in the ghetto. A slap on the wrist. It was like tickling Biao. This caused the crowd to laugh. Then it was the man's turn to fight. Just as everyone was checking on the boss's injuries, the boy told Lisa to take her classmates and run.